Okay, welcome back to part 3 of the disassembly, that is begin immediately. Now let's first start by taking off the slide release lever. This one, for my variation, it's very simple. You you took down the slide by pushing it to the bottom. To take down the slide release lever, push it back to the locked position, sort of shimmy it around and push from the other side. And you will notice that it comes loose. And just pull, turn and pull. And you need to find the right angle for the circle to go through, and it's that simple, it comes off. So at the release angle, it comes flat so that the slide can go out. When it is locked, it comes back up so that this quarter part of the pin is keeping the slide in place. And also this tiny peg here is what you need to align to this hole in order to push it in and pull it out smoothly. So make sure you align that and just not keep pulling or pushing blindly and probably break apart or break your own finger. Okay? Now, some people have been asking me what the part of the sear assembly is. And this part right here, this pin right here, is the pin that is used to keep the slide release in place. So you see this hole right here? This thing is spring powered and it locks into this hole when you have it in the locked position. And when you push it down, it's going to lock it slightly so that it won't disassemble itself by accident. We will be taking off the side plates of this pistol. So it's very simple. All you need to do is unscrew the screws on the side plates and it will come right off. Also, something to take note is that inside here is a peg connecting these two side plates. So when you pull, you want to pull straight out and not pull it at an angle, or you might snap the peg inside. Now personally, I like to first take off the left side plate so that I can take the side parts off, because the hammer release lever, all it is secured with is a hole inside of here and a peg. So I usually take this off and then take off the other side plate, or it might fall off. And when you do gun disassemblies, it is very, very important and very, very recommended to have a cloth or some fabric type material on your workspace. Firstly, to keep the bottom table or whatever platform you're doing this on clean, and secondly, to keep all of the small parts from rolling off of your platform. Okay, so the second plate comes off like so. Inside here will be a spring that keeps the trigger bar upwards so that it can pull on the hammer release like that. Now, you want to take this off very carefully because it is under a lot of tension. So try to take it off without it flying away, and this is what it looks like. This thing hooks onto the trigger bar, and the other part goes along this groove. Put that to the side. Now, as I said, it is used to keep it upright. So now that it is down, you can see that if I pull the hammer back, it cannot fire. And the safety pin lever, this thing right here, it is, when you pull down, it pushes on this bar, this thing right here. And when you push up manually, it releases the hammer like that. So that's how the gun works internally. And this thing here is the magazine release cover. All it does is cosmetics. It makes this part look more flush and you don't see the button thingy inside. So this is the entire frame of the gun. That's it for the lower body disassembly. Next up, we'll go into part 4, the hammer assembly. Okay?